problem today. My waist is about just a quarter over 27, a little bit smaller than yesterday. Hips are still about 37 and a half. Thighs are about 21, about the same. Weight is 137.6, fluctuating a little bit today. So, one second. Okay, sorry. I wanted to bring something up in this video that I forgot to bring up. I went to a water park the other day, and I was sitting at a picnic table eating a snack. I was eating some plums and some peanuts before we were getting ready to leave. And in the table next to us, there were two young boys, probably about 7 or 8 years old, roughly. And one of the boys was at a slim, normal weight, and the other boy was mildly obese. You know, he had a big poochy stomach and love handles, and you know, he was mildly obese. They were both eating cookies. You know, just little chocolate covered cookies about that big. And the slimmer boy had one cookie in his hand. He was just eating his one cookie. And the obese boy had 3 cookies stacked on top of each other and was eating them like a sandwich. And I thought, you know, that is just unfortunately, that's a perfect example of what I was talking about earlier. Slimming eating habits versus fattening eating habits. You know, they were both eating cookies, they were both eating fattening food, but you know, the slimmer boy was just fine with eating one cookie, and the overweight boy, you know, had to stack 3 cookies on top of each other and eat them like a sandwich to be satisfied. And you know, he probably eats like that all the time, and that's exactly why he's larger. And the little boy eats less, and that's exactly why he's smaller. So, you know, a lot of people are so bewildered and confused, you know, why am I overweight? Why, you know, I try to eat healthy. I don't know, a lot of people just can't figure out why they're overweight. And ask yourself, do you eat like that? Do you overeat like that? You know, it's a prime example of overeating. Like I said earlier in an earlier video, there are lots of really skinny people out there who eat fattening food, like the slimmer little boy who was eating that one cookie. Lots of slim people eat fattening food sometimes, but they don't overeat. They don't overeat on fattening food, and that's why they're able to stay slim. If you overeat on fattening food, you will bulk out. So I just wanted to bring that up because that was, you know, a perfect example of what I was talking about. Slimming eating habits versus fattening eating habits. If you have slimming eating habits, you're basically not overeating on fattening food. So, so I thought that was pretty interesting. And, you know, we hear all the time about how these food industries, they basically pay scientists, they hire scientists and food scientists to do research and figure out how they can get people to keep buying their food. They add sugar, they bulk it up with salt, you know, they put all these kind of additives and preservatives in food to get people to eat more and keep wanting more and more and more. So it's science, and it's purposely done. I was watching this TV show the other day about Kellogg's cereal, you know, the first cereal that was developed. The way they wanted to market it more to people and have people coming back and buying it, they added a little bit of sugar to it. And that was their answer. Is processed sugar healthy? Probably not. I would say no. I say anytime you take one nutrient out of a food and just consume it all by itself, that's probably not a good thing to do, because that's not the way nutrients are meant to be consumed. Nutrients are meant to be consumed with the entire food. Like here, you know? You're supposed to eat the entire fruit. All the carbohydrates, the fiber, the starch, the sugars, all the proteins, all the fat, all the vitamins, and all the minerals are supposed to go down at the same time so they can all work together as a team inside your body and you know, work off of each other and function correctly and be digested properly. Like bottled oil, you're not supposed to, like I said earlier, bottled oil is just liquid fat. You're not supposed to just extract the fat out of a nut, or a seed rather, and just consume fat all by itself. And I don't believe you're supposed to just extract sugar and just consume sugar all by itself. You have to consume nutrients all together. They're a team, they want to stay together, and they need to stay together to work as a team in your body. So, eat naturally. Eat naturally and shouldn't have any problems. And some people are not exactly sure what eating whole food means. So eating whole food would mean, for example, a bag of salty fried potato chips originally comes from a potato. So if you cook a potato, that's no longer raw, of course, but eating a baked potato that you just bake in your oven at home would be healthier than eating a bag of salted fried potato chips. The baked potato is the whole food version of the salted fried potato chips. So that's what whole food. Whole food basically means getting back to where the food originated from. What would be another example? I guess banana ice cream would be an example. Where did banana ice cream come from? Bananas. I'm talking about like Bluebell ice cream. Because some people, they make fresh banana ice cream at home just out of basically just raw bananas and water. And that's not so bad, but I'm talking about Bluebell ice cream or any kind of ice cream that you buy in the freezer at the store that's got tons of additives and preservatives inside of it, and cow milk. Instead of eating banana Bluebell ice cream, just eat bananas. Bananas would be the whole food version of banana ice cream. What is another example? So just getting back to the whole food of where the food originated from. That's a whole food. And I would not call bread a whole food. Bread is definitely a processed food. Bread is a highly processed food. That's why it's so fattening. Corn tortilla chips. The whole food version of corn tortilla chips would be a piece of raw corn. And you can eat corn raw, definitely. There's a lot of controversy about corn, but I would still say that eating a piece of raw corn would be much healthier than eating fried corn tortilla chips. So I'm still eating lots of melon every day. One great thing you can do if you're really struggling with weight, one great thing you can do is just start drinking only water. Only water. Literally, do not drink. A lot of people think that bottled and canned tea, like the Arizona tea, they're thinking, oh, well, tea is not fattening. Flip the bottle around and read the ingredients. You will see all kinds of stuff. It's not just herbal tea and water. There's all kinds of weird stuff that you can't even pronounce. And probably high fructose corn syrup, which is very fattening. So it's just empty calories, really. If you want to start shedding pounds, just start drinking water. That would be a huge improvement. Because like I said before, I've noticed that I would say most to all people who are struggling with weight, they're drinking a lot of empty calories all day long, and that's really helping them to keep the extra weight on. Sodas are such a huge problem. Cut out the soda, even diet soda. Diet soda is no better than regular soda. If anything, I would drink regular soda over diet soda, because diet soda is just it's so unhealthy. Artificial sugar is so unhealthy. Fruit juices. Canned and bottled fruit juices, same thing. It sounds healthy. Oh, it's fruit, it's juice, it seems healthy. No, flip the bottle over and read everything that's inside that bottle or that can. Again, you will see all kinds of weird stuff. And probably fructose corn syrup as well. It's not just raw fruit juice and water, it's all kinds of stuff that's going to make you overweight. So cut out all these fruit juices. Pasteurized fruit juice is not healthy. Pasteurized means cooked. I never knew that until after I went vegan and started reading about food and what all these terms meant. Pasteurized means cooked. So basically, all this pasteurized fruit juice has been cooked, which means all the nutrients have been destroyed, and then they have to fortify it with artificial nutrients because all the nutrients have been destroyed. So it's so processed and artificial and totally foreign to the body. And again, foreign foods are not processed efficiently. They're stored as fat, and they make you bulk out. So one great thing you can do to start, to begin your weight loss journey is to start drinking only water. And even lately, I haven't even been drinking water. I've just been eating tons of melon all day long, and that's keeping me hydrated perfectly fine. My urine has been clear, and clear urine means you're very well hydrated. So I'm not even drinking really water anymore. I'm just eating melon all day long. Melon is packed with water. Because honestly, I do not trust our water supply. It's really shady. You know, who only knows what they're doing to the water nowadays? Who knows? You really don't know unless you work at the plant. And all these plastic containers that water comes in are greatly polluting the earth. And I felt really bad having to buy jugs of water in plastic. You know, I would recycle it, but still, I didn't want to buy it anymore. So I just thought, maybe if I just eat melon, I don't have to drink water. So I've been trying it, and it's been working really fine for me. I'm not thirsty, you know, and if I am thirsty, I'll grab some melon. And again, watermelon is the best because watermelon is literally almost pure water. So again, cut out all the canned and bottled drinks. The only canned and bottled drink or bottled drink you should be drinking is water. Anything else, soda, Gatorade, Snapple, Arizona iced tea, definitely not energy drinks. I have not brought up energy drinks before, but I just thought that was a given. Energy drinks are one of the worst things you can put in your body. They're so unhealthy. Again, you know, these companies are not going to appreciate people saying this, but they know it. They know it. They have to know it. They have to know it's unhealthy. They're just turning their cheek. And, you know, unfortunately, these people who produce this stuff have built their livelihoods on producing unhealthy things. And, you know, they're just trying to support their families, and I'm sure they're concerned, but they're not concerned enough to stop doing it. So you have to be concerned about your own body because these companies are not going to stop selling it. So you have to stop buying it, is what needs to happen. If you really want to look good and feel good. So, yeah. One excellent thing you can do to start your weight loss journey is to cut out all the sugary, unhealthy drinks. Start drinking only water. Stop sipping on sugary, empty calories all day long. Because incrementally, all that extra empty calories, all those extra empty calories, it's greatly contributing to extra pounds. So cut all that out, and that can be the first step. Just start drinking water, eat lots of melon. Stop drinking these pasteurized juices, no energy drinks, no sweet teas, nothing like that. Basically nothing in a bottle or can. You don't want to drink any of that unless it's water. That would be a great first step. Okay? Thanks for watching.